Welcome YouTubes, it's your boy Power J calmly speaking. Today I'm going to show you my 2005 Hyundai Tucson V6. I'm going to do a walk around and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. So make sure to subscribe and like down below. First thing I'm going to show you is I'm having issues with my my brakes. As you can see, this is the brake fluid reservoir, and this thing right here is the master solenoid, and down below here this black thing is actually the booster. What's happening is when I'm braking, my brakes pedal tends to lock up and get stiff, and the only way to release it is actually pull your foot from underneath it and push upwards towards the steering wheel, and it basically unlocks it, and then you can basically drive normal. But it happens really often. We're going to do a drive-by just so I can show you it. But I'm going to check my fluids. I just got done taking this off. These here, if I'm not mistaken, is a 10 millimeter. There's 4 of them. You just, you know, four 10 millimeters. But yeah, like I said, I got fluid in there. So I mean, I don't understand why they just got done putting a ESP switch and pressure sensor into this thing. So it's definitely not the pressure sensor, because they were telling me that it's built up pressure, and you know, that's the one reason why I was doing it. But unfortunately it's not it. I just got done replacing my air filter. I'll show you that. Let's see here. There we go. As you can see, that air filter is brand spanking new. I just bought it 2 days ago, and I will show you the old one. It's inside the car. But yeah, this little SUV is really nice. They had a battery issue with it, but let's check the fluid and see exactly what that is. Right now I'm going to change the oil. So check the oil anyways. As you can see, it pretty much has enough oil. Right there is the full, and down here is the low, so it's basically full. It's regular oil, it's not synthetic, which I'm going to change. It doesn't have a burnt smell to it, so that's good. Let's check the I want to say this is the tranny oil, AT oil, but I could be wrong. Let's see here. And what's weird is that my battery has a fuse hookup. Yeah, you can see that's pretty pretty good, whatever that is. I want to say it's the tranny, or it could be the DIY hookup. Get it back in the right spot here. There we go. But yeah, there's a fuse in the battery, which is weird. I think I got that upside down. It's cold, so I mean, if I'm speaking low, I'm like fucking freezing my ass off right now. But yeah, there's a 140 watt fuse hooked to the battery. As you can see, there's a wire right there into the positive, so that's weird. But yeah, there's plenty of you know, power steering fluid. It's right there. The coolant is pretty much, I don't know if you can see it, but if you shake it, it's basically sitting like right there. So I mean, you got plenty much fluid in this. So but yeah, this is the 2005 Hyundai Tucson. I call it the I call them Perseus. It's really nice, four-wheel drive. It doesn't have pretty much room in the back. My tools, I got 2-ton jack sitting back there. I got my torque wrenches over there. The seats fold down. There's a power outlet. You know, the glass pops up, which is pretty cool. You know, it's like I said, it's nice. I got to get the brakes situated. What they did is they put a brand new caliper and rotor on the driver rear. I mean, these two right here are brand new, but they didn't do the other 3 sets. So I don't know if that's the reason. It really shouldn't. But I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. I had an issue with the splash guard underneath. When you turn the wheel towards the passenger, it would rub on the splash guard and make a big scraping noise. So I got that removed. So I mean, that's you know, that's taken care of. But it looks like this rotor or this caliper right here needs to come off. It looks a little bad under there, but we'll figure that out. Underneath is pretty much it's not bad under here. Right there's the catalytic converter. I mean, yeah, it's a little rusted. But I mean, other than that, the chassis is pretty much in good condition. One thing I do definitely got to get addressed is the puller arms, the control arms, you know, the pinion and racks. That's basically got to get all that done. It looks like the shock itself needs new shocks. The strut looks a little rusted. But yeah, you can see it's starting to rust right there. You know, when rust comes off with your finger, that's usually an indication that it needs new. But other than that, it looks pretty clean under there. Get the control arm right here off. But yeah. But like I said, that's the walkthrough of my 2005 Hyundai Tucson, and we were going to be doing a drive-through after I get the plate on. So just got that stupid hood on. This is the air filter that I replaced. As you can see, it's filthy as hell. Looks like some mustard on there. But yeah, I went to Vance Auto. I think this was like 15 bucks, I think, for this air filter. But we're gonna go for a little quick test drive, so I can show you those brakes. Hopefully it duplicates it for me, so you guys can actually see it and hear it and feel it. Alright, let's go. I live in Western New York, by the way, and the weather up here is really nippy. And this car, this SUV, drives really, really nice. Let's go this way. All right, there's one more issue that I'm gonna have you listen. When I'm at a stop sign or red light, it sounds like the engine itself is it wants to like fall off. I don't know if it's the but listen. I don't know if you can hear that. But when you're stopping at a stop sign red light, it's making like a So hopefully I'll get another red light. I'll stop really quick and so you can hear that slow down. Come on, people, it's Saturday. Go. There we go. Did you hear that? I hope this camera picked it up. But yeah, that's the sound I'm dealing with when I'm at a stop sign, red light, and you're going like 20, 25 miles an hour, and you're gradually slowing down. Something up front is making that noise in the engine bay itself. It could be the shocks going. If I'm not mistaken, like I said, those shocks are really, really rusty. But to be honest with you, I want to say it's polar next to the serpentine belts. Something up there is either loose, rattling. Listen. You hear that? Like I said, I really hope you guys can hear that noise. Let's see if we can't duplicate this issue again. But listen closely. I don't know if you hear that or not, but I'm definitely hearing it. You turn the radio down, heat down, close your windows, and you will definitely hear it. Alright, YouTubes. They were telling me it might be a brake line that's rubber hose or something that's being crunched. But I will definitely look into it to figure it out. But if not, I'm definitely going to take it to a Hyundai dealership and have them check it out. Because, like I said, it's not the master solenoid, because it's not getting, it looks brand new. It's not the booster, because if that was the case, it would start hissing, indicating that there's a vacuum leak. The master solenoid, the brake pedal's not going to the floor, so that's not the case. But we will definitely figure it out, that's for sure. But let's try to get out of here. It just sucks because I'm still under warranty, but it's to the fact where I can drive it still, and you would think that I would take it back to them and have them fix it, get it resolved. But knowing that this car has been in the shop 3 or 4 times with the same issue, and it's not getting addressed. The issue itself isn't getting addressed. They're spending money on parts that isn't the problem. That just means to me that I got to take it to a Hyundai dealership itself. I'm gonna have to go to Buffalo, which is gonna suck because that's like an hour's worth of a drive. But at least I know from firsthand the issue, the problem. But they were telling me that it might be a brake line that's clamped or a rubber hose. But let me know what you think, and we'll figure it out from there.